Hello, folks. 1973 Caboose here with an update. Now we've tested an FL9 Rapido, the E8 version on the upper loop. We've tested a Y6B articulated 26, I think it's either 2882 or 2662. I'm not sure. Now we are running the nickel plate road 765. Come to find out, the forward would not work on it in DC. I had to go to DCC. Come to find out, it's got DCC in it. And I'm pulling a 4-car train. I'm just testing it. Originally, like I did with the other engines, was I was testing them with 3 cars. I figured this engine went with 3 cars, so I figured I'd test it with 4. And one of the 3 cars is a New Haven box car. So I got a little issue going on with a height issue over here, where the cars come disconnected from the engine. This is one of those Bachmann Spectrum DCC ready steam locomotives. Very impressed, by the way. Good, I got the damn cars to stay hooked. Whoops, there's my finger in the way. I got a freaking hose that's giving me trouble in the back there for the washer. This is an actual replica to the real 765, which someday I'm going to get to see the damn thing in action, either on a main line or a short line branch. We're going to try to run the articulated tonight with a freight train. But I figured this is the first time I've been able to get a video of this Berkshire. I have the nickel plate 779, the 759, and the 765. And boy, I'm surprised this little SOB is running good on the upper loop, because it was giving me trouble on tracks 2 and 3. I never attempted to run it on 1. Except I was running it with the pure Maquette 1225, which was featured in the Polar Express movie. And that engine is still in operating condition to this day. I don't know if they still use it or not, or if it's on display or sitting in a roundhouse somewhere out in Indiana. This is the A1 Berkshire, named after our hills here in western Massachusetts called the Berkshire Hills. And the prototype A1A was numbered number 1, was tested on its first trail runs over the Berkshire Hills. And the biggest buyers of the Berkshire was the Boston and Albany and the Nickel Plate Road. The Boston and Albany actually had 2 versions. They had the standard A1A and then the sports model version to the Berkshire. Tell you one thing, I don't care when anybody says about Bachmann Spectrum stuff, but that damn engine's running like a top, literally. Except I've had problems with the Niagara so far running on this layout. I think it's just that might have to do some fine tweaking with the tender or the track. But tonight's just a trail run with a boxcar and 3 passenger cars to see how well it's going to do going around the layout. And so far, I'm pretty damn impressed. I got this engine after cashing in a ton of scrap metal and making $288.88, which is kind of an odd number for a small amount of scrap that I had one morning, and that's how this engine became. I paid $200 for it at Hobby World in Adams. I recommend that hobby shop. That's who actually helped me with a lot of the track you see here, including the guy in Maryland, which I bought a lot, and I mean a lot, of Easy Track. So that's the 765 nickel plate. And actually, this was made to look like the real 765, right down to the white walls, the stripes, everything. This is a Bachmann model. They even have the white walls on the outer part of the wheel, on the tender too. Has a reverse light, and the light's an LED. And it's actually on, if I can get a front end shot. If it ain't, oh, excuse me. So that's the Nickel Plate Road 765. Thank you for watching.